Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are back with season 2 of Peaky Blinders.
And I'm so excited.
And we are super excited. We are one of us is a little bit under the weather.
It's me.
Today.
Like, finally, the weather's starting to cool down. And you're like, yes. And it's like, oh, wow, no, I can't breathe. I literally cannot breathe through my nose at all.
It's okay. At least.
Hey.
Oh.
It's magic.
Oh, okay. So it was a show.
You just have to watch season 2.
I was just going to say, at least you don't have to smell to enjoy Peaky Blinders. But we were just before we started recording, we were kind of recapping the finale of season 1, and a lot happened.
I was just like scrubbing through the episode, and we're like, wow, that was like jam-packed with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, obviously all the Billy Kimber stuff going on, that kind of came to an end. Or so we think. I mean, we know
he came to an end. We don't know what's going to happen of that relationship now.
Right. Where's the consultant? What's his role? Is he just going to? The accountant. Is he going to still just pair up with Tommy and because now he's a legal betting track for horses and stuff.
He has papers.
Yeah. It's all Shelby papers. Brothers Limited. And then so that was the one storyline. The other storyline is Inspector Campbell. He was trying to pin them up against each other. What did he say? Dog eat dog or whatever he said. And they're going to stay out of it. They all the police are supposed to stay out of it and just let them, and then they'll come and clean up the mess. Which he didn't like that. His head main cop guy didn't like that about him. But
I did not like this side of Campbell that we saw in this last episode.
Well, it was all driven. He
just like went a little.
He was blinded by his feelings for Grace. That's the problem. Because in the first half of the episode, he was like
his rejection from her.
That's where it set him off. Because in the beginning, he was very calculated, and he was okay. He's good too. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tommy's good, but but then he got kind of careless at the end, and obviously he lost the battle because Tommy won again,
somehow
and
stayed alive.
And since no cops were allowed to go, he's gonna get away with it. So that's the other storyline. The big one, obviously, they kind of broke up and she left, or so we think. They're in the train station.
I just couldn't come to terms with her being done.
Right. Well, you, because the screen went black, you heard the gunshot. So then you said, anytime you don't see
that's right.
someone, then it's something.
You can't just assume like, oh, that's who died.
But then what were you thinking happened? Oh, that he looked at her, said something, and then turned it on himself or something?
Right. I think he killed himself. It's because I'm remembering that line when he got on the phone and was like, I've made a decision about my future. Felt
like a finality.
And I'm like, maybe his future is that he doesn't want to be here anymore. Maybe that's what it is. So
he's too heartbroken.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm like, maybe he wanted to show up to Grace, and then the show is making us think that he's going to kill her. I'm just like, this is like my wishful thinking for the show, because I want her. I like her character so much.
I know.
And he wanted her to suffer with that visual, with that like intensity of like you did this to me.
You did this to me. This is
look what you made me do to myself type of thing. Yeah, that's the storyline I'm going with, and it was so hard for me. I mean, of course, I didn't want to look into spoilers, but
I know. In that moment,
but I'm
it
like,
was really hard.
I want to know so bad what happened, and I need to start season 2. And then we took a little break from it.
Yeah, it's been a while since we recorded.
It's been a couple
weeks at least. Yeah, so it's been a while. So we're excited to hop into this one. There's a lot that's happening. I'm hoping it like what I don't want to happen is that you do it does like a time jump. Like it starts and it's like 6 months in the future, and Tommy's
like some random girl that we now have to like learn if Grace is no longer. Or like it'll be a letdown for a little bit.
Or like what's the word? Like he's like, it shows him mourning and it's like way in the future or something. Or he's still like sad, like, hey, we're sorry about Grace. Hopefully not. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. We're gonna go ahead and click it here. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. If you want to check out the full length reaction, it is over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes.
Why not?
Why not? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in.
I'm stressed.
But is he gonna talk?
Is that her purse? Oh.
What's she?
It's her gun. It's her gun inside of her purse. What? Okay, so we're like halfway.
Time jump.
Oh. But Grace is alive.
But
I was
Grace is
like,
alive.
I could not come to grips with it.
So she needs to come back somehow.
Oh, looks like people are mourning somebody. I can't hear myself talking. I think my ears are just stuffy. Oh. The garrison. What are they gonna bring guns in? Oh, bombs.
Oh.
Oh no. Huh.
Dang. I promised my friend Freddie Thorne.
What?
And I'd say a few words over his grave. He should pass before me.
Wait, what?
I made this promise before he became my brother-in-law.
What?
And in the end, it wasn't war that took Freddie.
Oh, did he get sick?
Pestilence took him.
Oh.
I thought now Freddie's gone.
Oh, he must have had to leave the show.
To Birmingham.
Maybe.
God, you know how funny it is that you've got chauffeurs in uniform now?
It's just for the occasion, Aida.
Oh, did he...
Do you know how unfair it is that you've got 4 Bugattis when half the country's starving?
Oh, wow. He's moved up a lot.
Yeah.
Are you coming home? I'm going home.
It's all right, Paul. We make Aida embarrassed.
That's not what I said.
There's another reason we want you home. We're planning an expansion. I'm taking premises in London.
Tommy, it's a funeral. Business can wait.
Sorry. If Aida was weeping, then I'd stop. But she's not. Expansion means it's going to be dangerous to be a Shelby in London for a while.
Well, I'm not a Shelby anymore. And I'm not a Thorne now either.
Oh.
I'm free. I've got to get Carl home.
I wonder what was their relationship like? Like he did call out. She wasn't crying.
Did you hear him mention London?
Mention what? Oh yeah, London. Yeah, he wants to expand to London.
Is she in London? Is that where they are?
Well, that's where they were living, I guess. I don't know if that's where the funeral is.
Passes. That'll be the bloody day.
Oh, they're getting news of the garrison, I bet. So did that happen while they were out?
I already forgot about that.
It happened at exactly 7 a.m. Nobody saw anything. Our patrols were not in the area. Mrs. Shelby, got any idea who might have done it?
I'd say it was something to do with the gas. Just been fitted.
Oh, he doesn't like it either. He's telling him to say it has nothing to do with. It's not like
anything. Yeah.
This is all over the place.
So that was what the bombs were made out of, maybe.
Confetti.
Oh, confetti.
You can go.
He's like, I know.
I was about to ask. I wonder if they're bought out. Well, he could tell he doesn't like to get paid, but.
Yeah, there was a bit of a bang. You're a part of town.
Gas and electric don't mix.
Which one of you is the Peaky blonde or devil?
Someone's asking for him.
Oh, God.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, he does seem a little bit more like dressed up.
Yeah, a little more polished.
Yeah. I wonder if he still where they live now. Is this a trap or something?
I don't know. He's like very willingly following this little kid. Oh, dang.
Oh, wow. Does he know who it is or what it is?
Oh.
Oh. He seems like
He's
knows.
like, I understand the process.
So I'm guessing this is the guy who blew up the pub, I guess? Or the couple, guy and girl?
You blew up my pub.
Anger defeats fear. Good.
You blew up my pub.
Tommy has a reputation to uphold.
A reputation for not being scared of anything.
So tell me, which brand of rebel are you, eh? The king offers you a peace treaty, and you start a war about it. That's funny. Don't you think? A war about peace.
He finds ways to get under their skin. Maybe.
You were one decision away from death, Mr. Shelby.
Your name is Irene O'Donnell. You have a son at the Cherrywood Road School in Harbour. He has irons on his legs. His name is Sean. He comes last in every race. Poor boy, if the race was important. Do you know what I mean? Irene O'Donnell.
He's gonna say
There are
something.
other ways of carrying out this mission. Please allow me put a bullet in this scum tinker's head.
She knows about his son.
He knows about
he knows about her son.
No. He researches his enemies. That's why he's been chosen.
I'm chosen.
A vacancy has appeared, and you're going to fill it.
I think they represent someone.
I am.
Right?
By an informed consensus.
So perhaps you could tell the chosen one what he has been chosen for.
From now on, Mr. Shelby, you shut your gypsy mouth and listen to your instructions.
He's like, I am uninterested in what you're saying.
I wonder if this is like a common occurrence, like since he's kind of risen to power.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh man. Well, I wonder what something got. He's pretty even keel, right? So something got to him.
And in the area around the cooperative stables, clear of coppers between midnight and 4 tonight.
I've got some information you might be interested in.
Is he gonna want more money?
Half charge.
Oh.
An old friend of ours coming back to the city. He's just passing through, he says. Very grand these days. He's head of some secret department. The Irish desk. So, doubt will be bothering with the likes of us, eh? I'll say good night, Tom.
Oh, where's
Arthur?
Arthur? Is he training for boxing?
Yeah, I bet.
Arthur. Time is called a family meeting.
Uh-oh.
Arthur.
He's just been out of an apprentice. I had to take half a kid away and book it.
Oh wow. What's he upset about? Is he still thinking about his dad, you think?
I don't know. It's been a couple years.
Before Tommy gets here, I think there's a few things we need to get straight between the rest of us.
You think?
Oh, he's gonna try to take charge.
Yeah, I do. I want to know. When did we all take a vote on this expansion south?
Oh. Well, she's trying to, you know.
You have anything to say? You wait for Thomas.
Polly's right.
Yeah, I see all the books. Aren't legal and off track. And in the past year, the Shelby Company Limited has been making £150 a day. Right? A day. Sometimes more. So, what I want to know is why are we changing things?
He doesn't think it's big.
I mean, set foot in London, yeah? They've already blown up our pub.
Who said anything about Cockneys?
Who else?
Do you know who did it, do you?
No, she doesn't know who did it.
I'm told only family are allowed to speak.
Everyone's allowed to speak. On your feet, Esme. Let's hear what you have to say.
Oh, she's like, really? Maybe she has like brains, you know, and she can actually help. You know, she's just afraid that she's not allowed to speak up.
I'm not a blood member of this family. But perhaps indeed because I'm not a member, I can see things in a different light. As my husband said, Shelby Company Limited is now very successful. But London...
I wonder if that was always her voice.
Portobello. It's more like wars between armies down there. And the coppers fight side by side with them. And the use of bombs is the least of it. Of a child. Blessed with the Shelby family good looks. I want John to see him grow up I want us to someday live somewhere with fresh air and trees. But London is just smoke and trouble, Thomas.
Thomas.
That's all I have to say.
I bet that was always her, and he was going to speak for her.
Thank you, US Hwy.
He's like, now, about the expansion.
He's like, so.
The bang and the pub have nothing to do with London. Understood? The bang is something I'm dealing with on my own. Secondly, we've nothing to fear from the proposed business expansion so long as we stick together. Any of you want no part in the future of this company, walk out the door. Right now.
Oh, right now.
Go raise your chickens.
Oh.
For those of you with ambition, expansion process begins tomorrow.
Oh. No warning. Look at him. He's like...
Well,
that's funny.
You had your chance.
Yep. Who's Polly?
I don't know. Is this a dream? How far is London from Birmingham? I want to know. Well,
like in these times, I think they've said it in last season. I just remember. I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know.
This looks like a dream, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh.
Let's begin. Hands on the table.
Oh, maybe it's a what is it, like a
reading,
mind reading, yeah,
not mind reading, like fortune telling or something.
Yeah.
And you?
Maybe her children. Remember when we learned about them?
Her little kid.
Well,
but they're not dead.
Truth is, I'm not even sure she's dead. So I came here to find out.
She said she had a daughter.
I don't know.
See, my son and my daughter were taken from me when they were very small. Taken by the parish authorities, and I never knew what happened to them. And I keep having a dream. I see a pretty girl, about 18 years old.
Oh, so she'd be like 18.
She's standing across the street, and she shouts. And she shouts.
Man, it's like fixated on her, right?
Yeah.
And she tells me she wants to talk to me because I'm her mother. Now I don't even know what name they gave her.
Oh, man.
That would be just horrible.
But if she does want to say goodbye, I thought this would be the place.
She's just looking for a closure, I guess. Is her last name? Would it be Shelby?
My maiden name is Shelby.
Oh, maiden name.
So, perhaps you could do me first.
Oh, well, now that her name's out, yeah. What?
No!
Oh, did she confirm or something? Maybe that.
Maybe.
And she believes her daughter is.
I mean,
Because she probably lives with the hope that she'll see them again.
I
you know.
But like, how do you know she's even telling? I mean, the truth. You know.
John!
7 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 if I'm still sober. I got it from the doctor. Keeps me nice and calm.
Is it real?
There's some things Holly doesn't understand. I need you fast.
Hey?
She wouldn't let go of my leg.
I bet that's not all she wouldn't let go of.
Right. You know, she's against this, Tom. She's got opinions.
What's wrong with opinions, John? Come on.
Shut up.
I knew that a lot of that was probably came from her. This tiny little car. Oh man, how's she gonna be now?
She's just a little distraught.
After the previous night, I'm assuming.
Look out for anyone putting big money on Divine Star at the 330 at Newmarket. She's one of ours.
Polly, I don't wish to pry into your business, but you should know something. That woman is a trickster.
Oh, she knew. She went.
Her sister was in the wash house early, boasting there'd been a Shelby at the table.
What? Woman?
Uh-oh.
You went to see Mrs. Price in the patch last night. I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
I know they
Man.
pushed the glass. The man is a cousin. He pushes the glass. It's a trick.
Oh.
They're telling what you already believe.
You tell a soul in this family, and I swear
Wow.
I will cut you.
I don't need a knife to stop me telling secrets given in confidence. It is a matter of honor.
Man, because probably only Aida knows
I
that.
love these strong women characters.
Yeah. That's probably going to earn her respect, honestly, you know?
So nobody knows?
Yeah, but...
About her children?
Did she have the kids, like, were they... No, because if they were only 18, Tommy's older than that, so he would have known about his cousins.
Right.
Right?
Is he going to see Grace here? Well, she was only supposed to be in London for a week.
Was she going to go to America?
I guess.
Or is that what her plan was? I can't remember. So he's going to send a message. There's a war between...
Much obliged.
Much obliged. But like, do they even know who he is, you know? Like, out here?
I recognise a few of these lads. Sabini's cousin over there.
Sabini?
Right, Arthur, it's Sabini's club. Jesus Christ. Everybody in here's a face. Just the lieutenant, son. No sign of the officers.
So this is the message, right? They're trying to send?
Gentlemen, there's been a mistake. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave.
We just bought a bottle.
Some of the men here recognise you from the race tracks in the north.
Yeah, get down the locks.
The music's so loud.
You have no business coming south of the line without prior agreement. You're breaking the rules. They say you are the Peaky.
Oh, so they're recognized. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Dang.
But what if somebody has a gun? Like.
Apparently they don't. I don't know. Oh my god.
The thing is, oh, there's a gun. There's only 3 of them.
Put some ice on them.
Is he gonna say something now?
Get out.
Was that the same guy that just came over to them?
Yeah, the waiter.
We came here not to make enemies. No. We came here to make new friends.
What? Oh my god. He just... Man, he's been fighting.
Those of you who are last will soon be first. And those of you who are downtrodden will rise up. Yep. You know where to find us?
You see what he's doing? It's like he's using... Because he's wanting to connect with the Jews. He's using, like, Bible lingo.
Right. Oh, true.
Our man in Birmingham has passed his first test with flying colours.
I'm horrible at faces.
So I think we can begin to prepare him for the bigger task.
Our man at Birmingham?
I need your authority to proceed with all urgency, preparing the new man for the bigger task.
You're talking about your bookmaker.
Yes, sir. To apply pressure on a man for this type of work, you have to know his weaknesses, and I know this man's weaknesses intimately.
He's talking about Tommy, but...
After mission accomplished, do we trust him to keep his mouth shut?
Absolutely not, sir. So, when he served his purpose, he will be consigned to history in exactly the same way as his predecessor.
You mean at the end of a rope?
Well, the end of the rope has been this man's destiny since the night he was born.
I'm trying to tie everything together because there's like the people that blew up the pub that are having him do stuff.
Right.
But he obviously still has some sort of a vendetta against Tommy. She sensed something, right, with him? That guy?
Okay. Oh boy. Remember when they said there's trouble in London?
Oh, yeah.
Watch after her.
But didn't he say he was going to have guys there?
Aida Shelby?
No.
Oh.
How many people are there? I didn't even know.
Are these already the Italians?
Me and my friends here need a bit of female company.
Oh, no.
Let's go for a drive.
Oh no. How many? There's 3.
And he was by himself and oh no.
Oh no, and her baby's upstairs. Oh my gosh, how many? 5 people against 1? I was like, I didn't even know how many's in there in the dark.
Shelby.
Oh, Sabini.
I missed you at my club. I was at the races.
Right.
Sabini.
Go say my name.
Oh, it almost is like a
Jesus.
Kimber.
Franco.
Yeah.
Take my name out of his mouth.
No.
While you're in there, do a bit of digging for gold. Pay for the petrol.
Oh no.
Oh. I heard. Ow! What's he doing? Don't cut his tongue.
He took out.
He took out his gold tooth.
He actually had a gold tooth.
Look at me. You take up with the Jews. Yeah, you think that's what London's all about? You can just come down, pick a side. You clown. Now your life is over. Finish him off.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. How does he get out of this one? I was like, someone's coming.
Right. Oh, the police. What?
That was very gruesome.
See if the bastard's still alive.
Does he know? Does he know anything about Campbell, you think?
I doubt it.
But remember the cop was like, we have someone coming into town. Oh, wait.
Was it Inspector Campbell?
No. But that's what I'm wondering.
When I was thinking of season 2,
you were thinking about
I was
Grace.
not thinking of this.
I know.
Wow.
But because
a lot.
I know, but like I haven't pieced everything together because the cop came. He says we have an old friend coming into town.
Yeah.
So he was probably talking about Inspector Campbell, but he has some dealings with someone or something. He has plans with something or someone in Birmingham, and I'm assuming it's Tommy.
Right.
But he said our guy is ready for the bigger task. It's almost like he's already like someone that's already been working for him. But maybe not directly.
So you remember,
maybe it's indirectly.
So that's probably what's going on. The whole Chosen thing. Inspector Campbell is probably setting all this stuff behind the scenes, running that show.
Right.
Picking him indirectly for a.
Like indirectly, like
so he was working with that woman and that man.
Maybe he's working with that man, but they represent someone else. But then they're overseen or somehow controlled by Campbell. And so, like from afar, through several levels, he's kind of controlling a big operation. Like he seems like he's gotten he's rose to prominence, but he's also like somewhat corrupted. It seems like because
Campbell?
Yeah, because he's the one he found all the guns. So remember he said you're gonna get that medal or you're gonna get whatever. So like he's on Churchill's good side. But so he's moved up, but he's still like kind of corrupted because remember at the beginning that guy,
when
we first saw him, he was like finish him off. So I don't know if Tommy is in over his head or if he expected it to go that way. Like he knew he was to go send a message. He knew they were going to retaliate. He knew they were going to fight him. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, dang. I don't know if now like Tommy's gonna realize that Inspector Campbell is the one who like spared his life there at the end. So now he's gonna feel like indebted to him.
But then also remember,
like, do his little bidding, or whatever Inspector Campbell is wanting to do with his game. I don't know what it is.
It's hard to say if he was in over his head or if this was on part of the plan. But then also he told the cop to not be there from 12 to 4.
Yeah.
There's no way he would have timed that right to where that's 4 a.m. You know?
I don't know. I think the more I try to like piece things together, there's like so much stuff I'm missing, or like just don't quite understand yet.
So this is the whole point. Is
those two people, or those the two people he met with?
No.
That lady looks like it.
Maybe
that looks like her. That doesn't look like the guy.
Maybe her all cleaned up. So maybe they are like big roles this season. But she didn't look all cleaned up there whenever they met. You know, that's why she didn't seem like a higher up.
No.
Like just like a pawn.
Oh my god, they ripped his tooth out.
I know, that would hurt. But I
thought they were gonna cut his tongue. I'm like,
that's what he said. Take his. What did he say? Take his name out of,
or take my name out of his mouth. So I was like, oh my god, they're gonna cut his tongue. And then while you're in there, dig for gold. Honestly, we don't know what has happened to him at this point.
Right.
And we have Aida who's being taken.
Oh yeah.
They're just creating a lot of mess. And so I think Tommy knew, like, we're going to go there and we're going to create a lot of, like, we're going to disrupt a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's trouble.
But I feel you think there'd be people there looking after Aida.
There were supposed to be.
And the fact that they knew that was her and they knew that much about the Peaky Blinders, and like, why would they pay? Maybe if you're that big.
It's also been 2 years. So they've been like.
Maybe they keep tabs and pay attention. Like they see him growing and rising to prominence, so they keep track.
Yeah.
Just to be smart. Because the thing is, if Tommy wants to move up, he's gonna be faced with other people that think like him, that are smart, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Kimber was.
But then he wanted to side with the Jews because they have control of Camden Town or something.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is gonna come to light for us. Like we don't really.
Right. But I was gonna say because I was even thinking why side the Jews versus the Italians? Like what's the play one versus the other? Well, the Jews have control over a part of the city that he probably wants also stake in for the purposes of expanding his business. But he also knows that
they're like the underdog, and they see Tommy as coming in as helping them. They need an ally,
and he gained something
to fight
from
against
that.
them.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
why he went in there to that Italian club, knowing dang well where he was.
Yeah,
made a big scene, showed his power, and then made that speech to the Jews.
Right.
Like.
So then,
I'm gonna side with you.
So then they knew what it meant, what it was.
Yeah.
But he knew if he went in there any other day, like it would have, like Sabini would have been there, and he would have already, who knows, done what.
Killed it. Probably. Oh, that's what he was saying. He said, "I see a lot of lieutenants, but no officers."
No officers, right. So that's why he went on that day, because he knew the people that were there wouldn't dare pull the trigger, because they don't really know the game. Like
right. They don't have any the control. Like they don't really have that final say.
Am I allowed to shoot this guy?
Right.
Like what's the retaliation? So they're just so maybe that's why Tommy knew.
Well, it's only episode 1, so we have a lot to still figure out. Oh, but Campbell just like.
I know that's crazy. So it's like he's the so like they had Kimber and Campbell last year, and now it's Campbell and Sabini. It seems like this year. So like the story,
and Savini is obviously
it's
like the Italian mafia,
right?
He's
not like Kimber. It doesn't seem like he seems like ruthless and by himself.
Yeah,
I mean we'll see.
A lot more knowledgeable and a decision maker.
Yep. Man,
wow, this is not good.
That was season 1.
They were down in Birmingham.
1.
They came down to Birmingham. Into his hometown.
True. Yeah, they came all the way down. I meant to look up how the time between season 1 and 2, but also was going to look up how far Birmingham is from London.
I mean, now who knows? Like their, I guess, mileage.
Yeah. So 128 miles. That's a lot. That will take a while.
I mean, even in a regular car, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so I mean, it was probably like a 5 to 6 hour trip.
Wow,
that's a long ways to go send a message. me see something else. I want to see how long it was
between season 1 and season 2.
Oh, it's set 2 years later.
Yeah. But like, when did it air? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you'd have to look up.
I
mean, are you going to make a point about it, or can we do this after this?
I was just curious.
I didn't know if it was going to make a point. Wow. Well, hopefully by episode 2, I won't be stuffy anymore. I legit could not breathe through my nose the whole time.
Yeah, hopefully. Man, good episode. A lot of new
twists and turns.
We don't know where Grace is. She's obviously alive, so I would think that she somehow.
And he's giving Lizzie her job.
Oh yeah. Give her a job as a secretary, which I don't know how things are. Like, I guess obviously John's married, has a kid and everything, but I don't know how that like if it.
I have a feeling it's not going to be anything.
Yeah. Well, good episode. Looking forward to the next one. That's all I got.
Same.
Anything else?
No.
Nope. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you want to check out the full-length reactions, there's over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. Also, consider subscribing to our channel. Help us grow. But we'll be back next week with episode 2 of season 2. So until then, we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.